Hey guys, welcome back to another uh, video. And today's kind of going to be kind of a different video. I don't know what I just tried to say there at the beginning. Sometimes my words are just like, um, but anyway, today's kind of different. I'm going to be doing somewhat of a haul, show you a couple things I picked up yesterday, um, and also kind of talk to you a little bit about some stuff. But today I kind of want to focus on um, classic movies and kind of tell you about revisiting movies and my thoughts on that. But first, what I picked up. So one of these movies, my son picked up. He liked one of these movies, and one of these movies I picked up, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And when I show you it, you're probably going to think it's amazing as well. Because I've never come across this before. I don't believe I've ever seen this DVD before. And when I seen it, I'm like holding on to it, trying to find it so I can see what the price was before I went up to the front. Because everybody knows it's a big hassle. But it was at a place called Shopko in Batesville, Indiana. So um, I didn't want to walk away from. So it's not like Walmart where I would have been that much of a hassle. But I was trying to find so I wouldn't have to ask anybody. But my son found Chasing Bigfoot. I think that'll come off better in the. Right now it looks backwards, but I know I'm just filming it. But Chasing Bigfoot: The Quest for Truth, a five-part documentary series, and then on the back it has. Should be able to see that pretty good. It has the chapters right there. One is the nature of Bigfoot. Two is Bigfoot encounters, the Bigfoot phenomenon, the Bigfoot adventure weekend, and Bigfoot research and evidence. So five separate things, and it's 2 hours long. So it's pretty cool. Probably about half an hour a piece, somewhat like that. Some will probably be shorter. But he seems like he's gonna like it. Probably after he gets done watching it, I'll probably watch it myself. It is DVD and digital, so I thought that was really cool. You see DVD and digital, that's pretty neat. I kind of wish mine was digital because that would have been awesome. But it is what it is. But that's pretty interesting. He's got that DVD. He's excited to watch that, and I hope the DVD's okay. I think the case may be broken, but my movie, I'm super excited for because I've never seen any one of these movies before in my life. I've seen barely a tidbit probably of one of these movies, and I probably caught it like in the middle, and that's why I've never seen it before because I've never caught it like all the way through, and I don't want to watch them on TV because I know that'd be appalling. Because some horror movies you just don't watch on TV. So this is what I picked up right here: Puppetmaster 1 through 9, because I believe there's a 10 out. As far as I know, that's all there's out. But if there's more, correct me down below. Um, Probably later on, people will probably come out. And there's also Killjoy 1, 2, 3. I heard that's pretty bad, but Puppetmaster pretty popular. Some of the movies people like. I know the first three are pretty decent. People keep talking about it. I read the reviews on it to see if the whole collection was there, and it's up until the point 2012. This was the whole entire collection. This is when this came out in 2012. It's going for about $8 online, maybe a little bit cheaper. You can find it at certain places. But Amazon right now, this is going for around $7.50. So if you want it, check it out. I do not have an affiliate link. I am working on doing something different though. Is with the movies I review, is putting a link down below and letting people purchase the movie and also help the channel in the process. So that's something I'm working on. I believe I owe money to Amazon right now, so they're probably not going to let me start an affiliate thing. I do have an account to do that, but currently I'm on hold for that. But as soon as that is up and I get everything fixed with that, I'll definitely do it. But this is awesome. Super excited. I seen this and I'm like, dude, 12 movies. And I get up to the counter and she says $7.99. And I'm like, that's pretty good. And it says all the movies down here. It's Puppetmaster 1, 2, Puppetmaster 2, Puppetmaster 3, Too Long's Revenge, Puppetmaster 4, Puppetmaster 5. Puppetmaster 6 is Curse of the Puppetmaster. Retro Puppetmaster is number 7. Puppetmaster Legacy is number 8. And Puppetmaster Axis of Evil. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I thought that was number 10. But this is saying it's 1 through 9. I'm confused. I seen a Puppetmaster 10 on Amazon, so I know there's a 10 out. But Killjoy 1, 2, and 3. It says when they come out. When was the last one? Did Axis of Evil come out? Let me see what it says. 2010. Oh wait, why is that? I'm confused. This one says, oh, okay, this doesn't mean anything. This is just when this company bought, I think, the rights to own this stuff, I think. Because Echo Bridge must have got or Full Moon Direct is the one, I think, distributing the stuff. But hey, cool DVD. I'm sure the movies are going to be good. I heard it's not like super like high def quality or anything, but yeah, there you go. But kind of want to talk about classic movies. What makes a classic? What makes a movie classic? And I think that many things can determine if a movie is classic for the individual. But as a whole, um, I think what people think is classic is basically a movie that's made a lot of money and still holds a timeless value over time. I think a good example is Star Wars, is because people watch that constantly over and over again. Smokey and the Bandit's another one. It's a classic, It's a cult. I mean, those are kind of cult classics. Like those they'll never be boring. Fling my mouth again. Anyway, um, but yeah, those. But for a classic for an individual like myself, I have a lot of classics that I like that people would not consider a classic. I like movies like The Purple People Eater, um, Harry and the Hendersons, the Garbage Pail Kids movie, um, Milo and Otis. What are my favorites? Some of my favorites. The Super with Joe Pesci. That's really good. I like that movie. My Cousin Vinny. And some of these movies I would love to own on DVD. I have like a set collection of movies that I would love to own, and I think I'm going to start putting it up on Amazon as a wish list to kind of let myself kind of try to get these movies that I really want to have. Puppetmaster wasn't really one of them. It's just one I wanted to see, and for $8, it's not very. It's very awesome to get that and be able to go through those movies and say I've seen them. Um, so look for those reviews to be popping up every once in a while. I'll probably start reviewing those. Probably when it gets past the third one, it's going to be pretty bad, hard to watch the movies. But you know, but anyway, those movies, and I've seen a lot of those movies, so I need to check out some of the boxes to see if I can remember which movies I watched, and I can go back and review them because I do remember somewhat of some of the movies. So I'm kind of hoping some pop up on Netflix that I've seen, so if I remember seeing it, I can just turn it off. Because I remember watching a lot when my wife was in Indiana when I was living in Tennessee. So I got a lot of these box set collections and was buying them because while she was away, kind of didn't get the internet paid and stuff. So it was very interesting doing that and being able to watch movies and just record and do things like that. But anyway, if you've ever heard of the website Flickster, 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 you can go there. I think is it Flickster? I think it's Flickster. No, it's not Flickster. What is this? Flickchart. That's what it is. Flickchart. I think it's Flickchart. I can't remember. I have no idea. It's something. It's either Flickchart. I think is what it is. I don't remember. God dang it. I'll talk about it some other time. But this website's really cool. You can go there and you can put. I think it's Flickchart. Flickchart. I think that's what it is. I don't know. That doesn't sound right either. I'm blanking on it, but it's a really cool website that I know it's not Flickster. That's a movie. It's another thing. Flickster got bought out by something else, so it's not the same as what it used to be. It used to be a cool website, um, but I think it's Flickchart, and it's really cool because you go there and it gives you two movies and you're able to rate whatever. But anyway, it lets you rate your movies that you've seen, and you can make your top 20. And my top 20 wouldn't would not match up with anybody's probably because I have probably like Gremlins 2 is in my top 20. Uh, I did my ratings before, but I think it's changed a little bit because I've seen a couple really good movies and they kind of jumped into that 20 list. Um, I know Dark Knight is in it. Smoking the Bandit 1 and 2 is in it. Some other movies that people might not put in their top 20 because they probably would think, no, this isn't. Strangeland's another one because it's one of my favorite films and stuff like that. So really cool to pick up those movies and to kind of go movie hunting, similar with my son. So that was interesting. My wife wasn't very happy when I picked them up, but we didn't plan. I only planned on spending about $5, and I ended up spending like 20, so she wasn't very happy about that. But it was pretty cool to do that with my son. And if you don't know, I got my donkey shirt on. It says "bad" around his neck. Pretty awesome shirt. I got this at another cool store if you have in your area. I think it's Five Below. So if you ever heard of those, they do actually sell T-shirts there. And this is one of them. I've had it. It's pretty good. I just didn't wash it or I didn't dry it first couple times. But their shirts are really cool there too. Anyway, movies, classic movies. So classic movies to me, I always like rewatchability is such an important factor of will I buy the movie, and it's a huge factor because movies like some movies like that I'm looking at my movies over here that I have, and I currently own some movies that I know I want to rewatch. Or if something happens and I lose cable or Netflix, I know I can watch these movies. I have something to fall back on. Because we all have those times where sometimes we may have to, cut costs some month and, we have movies to watch. So, I mean, right now I'm looking over there and just thinking about the horror movies, I have the 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. Those are pretty good movies to keep. Um, 1 Hour Photo, it's a really good movie. Dawn of the Dead, House of Thousand Corpses, what was it? California, Seven, The Wrestler. There's some really good movies, and some of the ones are my wife movies, so I don't count them as my movies that I keep. But there's a lot of movies over there that you'd be surprised. Um, that I have in my collection that I think is the rewatchability factor is so high. A Rat Race is one of the ones that people probably don't really talk about very much, but it's a really good movie, and I've reviewed it right here on the channel before. Um, I own it. I bought it a long time ago. Some of these movies I got at half price books a long time ago for like $1, and I held on to them. And I know 28 Weeks Later isn't really probably something I would hold on to. It's an okay movie, but it's part of a trilogy, and I do like that series. I thought there was a 28 Months Later coming out. But I could be wrong. I don't think it's already out. Or I think they stopped the series. They didn't go any further with it, which they should. Um, but yeah, classic movies are, you know, um, I'm actually going to review one today. Uh, I'm going to review it probably after I shoot this video. So I rewatch movies not very often, but when I do, there's usually a reason for it. So that, I get bored of the night, I'm just going to turn a movie on. And sometimes I get so into it that I just watch the whole thing. I usually sometimes don't plan to watch the whole thing. I just turn it on. But if it's a really good movie, I'll really want to watch it. Um, examples is, Batman. I love the Batman movies. Almost every Batman is good to me. Um, I really don't have any complaints with any Batman movie. Um, to be honest, Batman and Robin was atrocious. But Batman Begins is really slow for me, and I wasn't really into it. Probably should go back and rewatch it at some point. Also, Dark Knight Rises was kind of blah. I think I own Dark Knight Rises. Let me check that because I think I own Dark Knight Rises. I totally forgot about that. Let me check that real quick because I'm thinking I do own that. Yes, I do own that. Yes, I do. I own Dark Knight Rises. I didn't realize I owned that. Um, because I just thought to myself, yeah, didn't I just put that up the other day? I don't remember buying the DVD, so I don't know if my son got it for Christmas or Did I buy it? Why would I buy that? I don't remember. I remember getting it. When did I buy that? I think I might have got like Black Friday one year. I'm thinking that's what happened. I had to, because I know this year I got The Purge Anarchy for like $5, and I know I got the Blade trilogy for like $5 as well. So that was a really good deal. And I had to pick them up because I love the Blade movies too. The Blade movies, yeah, the Blade trilogy is really good. I like them. They're definitely classics to watch, and the rewatchability is really high on them. But rewatchability basically means that people are like, well, what do you mean by rewatchability? Any movie can be rewatched. Well, no, not really. Because if you think about it, here is the biggest kind of like, probably not the best examples, um, but let's say Napoleon Dynamite is one of them. What if you, and it's not a bad movie, but I wouldn't own it. One, because it's so popular, it'd probably be on TV again. But you watch it one time, and you may want to watch it another time recently. But even after you watch it, like maybe you watch it 1 month, and the next month you're like, I really want to watch that again. It was really funny. You watch it again. So you watch it 2 times within 2 months, and now you're kind of done with it. You're not going to watch it for such a long time. You're probably not going to watch it for forever because other movies will come out. You'll find other deals with DVDs if you're doing that. If you're an actual physical media person, you're going to find other movies to watch. You're going to forget about that movie. You're not going to want to watch that because you're going to see the other movies in your collection and you're like, yeah, I'd rather watch that. Because another funny movie is going to come out and it's going to be more funny than that. Or you're going to forget about how funny that movie actually was. So Napoleon Dynamite, in my opinion, it was one of those movies where it's a good movie, funny movie, somewhat of a classic, but the rewatchability factor is just kind of not there. Kind of the same thing with Superbad. I watched that recently, and I haven't reviewed that either. I need to review that. But Superbad, I recently watched that, and the rewatchability factor just it's there somewhat, but it has moments in it that you're like not really there because you watch it once and you're like, oh, okay, that's why I haven't seen it in a while. That's why I didn't want to watch it. Because I did hold back for watching it for a while. And I think the reason was, the rewatchability factor is just not there. It's, you watch it and you're like, oh, okay. You watch it once, you're not going to want to watch that probably for another couple of years. It's not really one of those movies. It's a funny movie, and you might put it in your collection if you find it for cheap, them and Napoleon Dynamite, like you might put them in your collection, maybe, but see, that's where I draw the line. Like, it has to be a movie that I completely love and I want to have in my collection. Like movies like Napoleon Dynamite and Superbad, they were so popular, but they were so overproduced probably that they're going to be easy to find or they're going to be streaming online somewhere in the future because they're going to be super popular and and then eventually they're just going to be like, it's out there. Kind of like what's a movie that's been on Netflix like forever? Trying to think what movie's been on there forever. I can't think of any movie that's been on Netflix like for a good amount of time. Um, anyways, I'm rambling for 20 minutes. I think I just made this stupid video that probably doesn't mean anything. I've just been talking and ranting. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to go ahead and end it since I don't know about this video. It may not even get uploaded. I don't even know because I wasn't really talking about anything, but just rambling and rambling. But I love movies to death, and I love talking about them. And when I picked up this, I was super excited because I've never seen any Puppetmaster movie. I want to see it. I'm excited. I want to make out with this DVD right now. I want to make out with it. Yes. We're going to go into the back room. We are going to get crazy. Anyways, there it is. Awesome DVDs that we picked up. My son's going to love that Bigfoot DVD. I'm going to love that one. And it's going to take me a while to get through those movies. I'll tell you that. I have trouble finding movies on Netflix to watch. I'm telling you, Netflix, you need a randomizer. But they did change the rating thing on Netflix. I'm happy about that. And maybe I'll make a whole other video about that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments any certain videos you want me to make, subjects or anything like that. And as always, keep rocking and keep watching movies. Later, guys.